can't solve them. Start acting like you with us, you a problem. Lot of bitches, yeah, they say that they love me. You ain't love me cause they saw me on dub seats. People hate, yeah, I think it's funny. Cause people change when they see the money. I'm all in, I'm balling. She calling, I'm on it. Can't stop it, can't stop it. Drop top phone with installments. Got a lot of shorties hitting my phone. Yeah, I'm in LA and you know I'm on go. So I threw it back and gave me a show. She like how I sing, yeah, she love my flow. Come on, baby, I know what you want. She won't fuck with me cause baby, I don't want one. It's a cold with you, it's a bright one. Now they see it like cause baby, you the right one. Dancer, she got me moving like she's Spanish. Yeah, I'll be fine, no stress. And count blessings on me and my brother stay destined. Come get your hoe, she be wildin'. She crazy, so I went and did mileage. Took her small, so we move in silence. Baby, me and you, we timeless. Lot of hate, lot of jealousy. No, bitch, you not a friend of me. Had to get it on my own, no one helping me. Lot of these thoughts putting spells on me, yo. But I'm bossed up, bitch, I'm on my back now. All the hate, just take it and laugh now. Big dope to the face, got me topped out. All that jump, little bitch, I don't care about. Come on, baby, I know what you want, huh? She won't fuck with me, cause baby, I don't want one. It's a cold with you, it's a bright one. Now they see it like, cause baby, you the right one. Dancer, she got me moving like she's Spanish. Yeah, I'll be fine, no stress. And count blessings, so me and my brother stay destined. Sawdust, what's good?
Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. But you could call me Norte. In the 911, pull off in a Porsche. I ain't never losing sleep on what these hoes say. Just get my good side, make sure that shit 4K, yeah. Baby, I've been serving L's like the weed man. Ain't even signed yet, you could get it freelance. I'm walking in with a bag like I'm in the NBA. Feel like I'm always vacationing like I'm Chevy Chase. Before these shorties come upstairs, I need an NDA. I swear my life getting crazy, gon' bust off any day, yeah. Hey, gon' bust off any day, yeah. Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. But you could call me Big Drip. I've been busy out here repping for the misfits. I can't promise I won't blind you with a wrist flip. I keep this money on my mind to get me rich, yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah. I never had to tell a lie to get a bitch, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. Always going up, that's why they call me no North. Yeah, go ahead, run that shit back.
On my mind, so say it with hope and you were sure I couldn't agree that we were meant to be, but
What's up, everyone? It is Naked H Crusader here, finally back. I've been away for a week, and I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I definitely missed you guys, and I'm glad to be back. Alright, so we're going to have the Naked Riot for you guys tonight. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a TPP event with a ton of teams competing for a chance to win $80 to $240 from BlueStacks. BlueStacks is sponsoring this event. We're partners with them. We're very happy about that because, well, as I just said, we get to bring you guys the money that we believe, and the prize pools we believe you guys deserve. So that's the case. We love this community. We want to bring you guys the best, and that is something we hope to keep on building. So that being said, let me guys name out what we're going to be doing. So we have the Naked Riot. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys will enjoy it. The rooms will be posted soon enough in the BlueStacks server. So if you are one of the teams that are registered to play, make sure to get in to that server and be ready for the codes when it comes out. It should come out in 2 minutes for me, but by the time you see this, it's going to be already out. I'm on a 5-minute delay to make sure no one stream snipes, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's to prevent people from utilizing what I see in the game and using it to their advantage when they're playing. So that is the reason why we have a 5-minute delay. What else do I want to mention? Let me know who you guys think is going to win this. We have a few teams out there. I don't have the exact team list here. We'd love to have that for you guys. But we have the team leader list. Maybe that'll be good enough. But right now, we'll go through the game and I'll just like mention who they are as we go through it. If you guys enjoy what you see here throughout the game, hopefully you give me a follow, subscribe, buffs, bits, whatever you think. I appreciate anything you guys do. The one thing I really hope you guys will do above all else is to chat in the chat, obviously. The more activity you guys bring, the more happier I get. I love talking to you guys, so if you guys have anything to talk to me about, love to hear it, especially if it's about PUBG Mobile, about gaming, about anything, really. Just have to be 100% respectful for everybody. We don't accept or tolerate any disrespect in the chat, as you guys know, so that is one thing we don't allow. But hopefully you guys will be talking, be active. Love to hear from you guys. What else do I want to mention? Let me bring you here. Hello. So this is my intermission page. It's just a little thing with the chat on the side. But what I want to talk to you guys about, and I just remembered, is my trip. I went to Las Vegas for a wedding over the last week. That's why I wasn't on last week for the Naked Riot and for the Naked Pro Scrims as well. I had a blast. I actually met up with Celeste, a Naked member. We had a really good time. We did a few things like shooting some weapons, such as an M4 and an Uzi. Some PUBG Mobile weaponry, if you guys don't know. It was, I've never shot a weapon more than a shotgun. I've shot one of the like pellet shotguns for clay shooting, but I haven't done anything outside of that. And I actually did a handgun as well before, but I feel like that's not as good as a shotgun. But then this was the first time I shot an automatic weapon, and that was just a whole lot of firepower, a lot more than I'm expecting. If you're thinking it's just like the game, it's not even close to the game. It is a lot more physical. I guess it's expected, but like it was huge. A lot of recoil. So definitely accurate in PUBG's level when you have a lot of recoil happening. The Uzi was actually easier than the M4, which is very accurate when it comes to the PUBG world. It felt like the bullets weren't coming out like so fast, which is a little different, I guess, in the Uzi. Uzi, you feel like you're shooting a ton of bullets at once, but it wasn't as loud. It did feel like the bullets weren't traveling as fast. So yeah, just a little bit of what I did with Celeste. It was a lot of fun. We also did it with Doo Butt, which is Celeste's husband, and that is Ryan, obviously, part of PUBG's, our team in Naked Esports. Yeah, what else I want to mention? Just had a really good time over there. you know, we do these every week. I enjoy doing these things a ton. And anytime you get the chance to meet with your teammates, I would say definitely go for it. I know pretty much every team out here probably has teammates from all across the world, maybe just across the nation, but really long distances, probably. And you might not get the chance to meet. You just get the chance to meet in game or on Discord or whatever. But I highly recommend, if you have the ability to visit your teammates, because there's nothing like meeting the friends that you play with every day face to face. I hope to do that more and more. For the ESL tournament, I'm going to be going to New York to the Barclays Center. I'm going to meet up with a ton of other Naked members there. I'm thinking of making a video for that too. I made a video for the Las Vegas thing too. Just editing it now, and we'll get that done. Crusader, don't miss anything good this week. I'm not going to miss anything. Crusader, don't miss anything good this week. I won't miss anything. I'm trying to read that. I'm like, I hope I don't miss anything. On common sense, if you think I'm missing something, let me know. Don't want to miss a damn thing. Definitely don't want to miss getting into the room, that's for sure. If you guys notice me missing that, then yeah, that's something I don't want to miss, and that I have it. But don't think so. Well, I haven't been hearing it. Let me see if Guy's in the room. Oh, there he is. Okay, so he did. He might have already gave me the invite. You guys probably heard it or saw it. And you're like, why is he going in? Well, now I am. Now I'm going in. All right, 22 people in the room so far. It is 7:53 for me, so in 7 minutes we'll get things started. We have 20 teams, I think. 20 teams. Oh no, more like, man, I have a hard time doing some math. Probably 18, I think. 18 teams registered and confirmed to compete. So we'll see how many actually come in. It's always a crapshoot. Definitely appreciate all the people who are playing. You guys are always great. All these players will be competing for $80 to $240, depending on how many people enter the room. If it's less than 50 per a match, on average, in the room, as I mentioned, it'll be $80. And as it goes up, it gets more and more, 100, 120, 140, 180, and I think then 240, if I'm not mistaken, something along those lines. 240 is the highest, which is if we have 90 to 100 people in the room. We won't reach that today, can already guarantee that because of the number of people who registered, but we'll have a chance to have possibly over 50. That'd be wonderful, and if not, I'm happy to watch everything go down. And I'm glad you guys are all here again, because you guys make it happen. And without you guys, we can't do what we want to do. We want to provide the best scrimmages, best tournaments for you guys. And we partnered up with BlueStacks, as I said before, partnering with us and sponsoring this event to provide that prize pool. Because I think everyone in the PUBG mobile community deserves to get something in it. We know a lot of teams put a lot of hours, a lot of time into perfecting their skills in this game, and we definitely want to make sure you guys are appropriately compensated for it. If you guys do really well, you know, you guys will probably continue to do other tournaments, ESL being one of them, Crew Challenge, Star Challenge, all those ones that are in-game as well. But we want to also do something on the side where you guys can do this on a weekly basis, make money from it if you guys are good enough to do that, and obviously have fun with it, because you can do a lot of scrims, and we definitely appreciate you guys being here at this one, and we hope to see more and more people. If you guys know people who want to play in these, definitely bring them on, because the more people who actually compete, the more likely that prize pool goes up because of the number of people in the room. So keep that in mind. We want as many people to register as possible, obviously. Yeah. So just appreciate you guys being here in the first place, so thanks. If you guys are in chat, thank you so much for being there. Uncommon says, Crusader, please never let anyone else stream this. Couldn't access Celeste's stream last week, and also hope you had fun on your trip. Missed you, big guy. Thank you, Uncommon Sense. Celeste's stream, I think, was up, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't able to watch, obviously, because I was away and had other things. I was actually in a wedding at the time. I wish I was able to watch, because I love watching Celeste do regular streaming, and I'm sure she did a really good job here. I'll have to take a look. But I did hear that she was under the weather as well, so I'm not sure if her voice was hurt by that or what. But obviously, big shout out to Celeste for taking over, and I think, as I heard from other people, doing a really good job. So thank you. I want to play with you. It says Isaiah Flex FL. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. You can definitely. I'm open to people who want to play with me in game. If you're watching, you know my name, Naked H Crusader. Same thing on the not in Twitch actually, but that's my whole name in PUBG. Send me an invite to the friend request and send me your ID here on chat, and I'll remember your name and accept the friendship. Appreciate it. You know, it's always wonderful to hear people who want to play with you, regardless of skill. By the way, that's not like the reason why I play this game. I play the game because it's a lot of fun, obviously, and you know, you meet a lot of interesting people along the way. So so if you ever meet somebody new, like if you're doing a randoms thing, you know, you find somebody that you like playing with, try to keep playing with them, obviously if they want to play with you back. But you never know. You never know who you'll find. Always keep an open mind when you're playing with randoms. There can be some real creeps out there too, but yeah, every now and then you'll find a diamond in the rough, and it can be a lot of fun. So, and it can be a long-lasting friendship as well. That's what's so great about this game. You can just talk to anybody. And if you don't like them, you just move on to another game. But if you like them, then you get to continue to play with that person as long as they want to continue to play with you. It's one of those crazy type of games. Am I in the right slot, by the way? I just want to make sure I'm spectator mode, right? Yeah, I'm good. 33 now in the rim. So yeah, let me see. I also have the other chat that I have not been paying attention to. That'd be a good idea. Celeste, thank you for posting the thing there, the link. I've been paying attention to you guys on Omlet, if you guys have been writing. Just Celeste, I guess. Miss you here in Vegas, says Celeste. Thank you. There's Celeste right there in the Omlet chat. So if you guys are watching from Omlet, definitely give her a follow. She deserves it. She not only helps me a ton, but she helps the whole team out with pretty much anything that we ask. And, you know, she's so happy to do it. And it's hard to find people like that sometimes. But it's worth. I hope you guys will follow Naked Celeste. Appreciate it. What do I want to do now? I think I'm just in wait mode, right? Everyone's set. If you guys are in chat, please be active. I really would appreciate it. The more active you get, the more likely people will come in. And if your team is playing, the more people will watch your team play. Obviously, hopefully I'll be able to watch everybody. But yeah, that's the way it works, guys. All right, so I'm going to get back into. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And get into. Why is it blank? That shouldn't be that. Okay. Let's okay. Cross your fingers. Hopefully it's not bugging out. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Come on now. Okay, good. Good. Whew. Avoided a disaster. I didn't want to have to exit out because I would have missed the whole game, and that would have been terrible. All right, let me get the music off as well. Music's a bit loud in my ear. Raise that up there now. Okay. If I'm too loud or the music's too loud, let me know. Definitely helps me out because I don't want you guys to feel like you're gonna have this huge, loud sounds coming out of blasting and me not even knowing. I have the ability to see it, but sometimes I just can't tell based on that. All right, here we go. 33 people in the room. Let's take a look. We got Miramar, obviously. The desert map, really big map, so there's going to be a lot of places teams can go to. Based on this, it's going to be a lot of different towns that I think people will have to themselves, with 33 people especially. So we'll see. Impala, Los Leones, La Bendita, San Martin, Power Grid, Monte Nuevo, El Pozo, Water Treatment, Creator Fields. I mean, I can just keep naming them. And so all of these are in trajectory of the plane. And there's obviously other places you can go to, but you'll need a car to get there. So I think there's going to be probably few and far between early battles in this game, and then we'll have more and more as we go along as that circle starts closing. But actually, it appears we might have two teams closing in on each other, even though it's early match. Unexpected, but here it is. So we got Tager, Trainer, Mata, and Shadow, part of ABD, closing in on 5, and everything's rendering in, so we'll have a better idea of what's going on right now. Let's take a look at Team 5 along the way. That is Gun, Jaja, Just Daniel, Just Hades, and USSR Naheem. We've seen a few of those players. I'm not sure if I've seen Jaja before. I don't think I have. And ABD is a new team to me, as far as I know. Maybe there's players on that team, and they just changed names. But we'll see. We've seen Hades, Daniel, and Naheem play, and so we'll see. Jaja is here already looking. So it is TPP, so it looks like Jaja will be able to look over that wall, look around without actually having to peek. It looks like Mata is going for the vehicle. Nope, he's passing it, and it's going down south. So it looks like these two teams are kind of staying separated as they loot. They don't want to get into battles probably early, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be battles around right now, as we do have Too Real, Rated, Pretty, and King. Definitely seen them play before on a high level. Just putting in the work, getting those wins. And we'll see over here, we have GOD. We got God team themselves. Let's see if the gods, maybe the PUBG gods, will give them favor this time. We got Oblivion, Mods, and Sense all together. And they're all on that side. And so the other team was by himself, Creepy Dabs. It's not a good situation. Maybe it's you, Dabs. I've seen you in Discord. But it looks like he's going to have to try to do this on his own. And that's going to be a tough situation for him. I don't know why. Kills? Why did I say it that way? Kills are very important in this. And rank is important as well, but we generally want to make sure that you guys stay active in game. We want you guys to be battling it out, not trying to stay hidden for the long run. It's going to be tough for solo players who usually try to stay hidden until the very end, maybe get some kills at the end there, especially to get that #1 spot. But it is going to be difficult because these are no bot teams right here. We got a lot of good teams out there who know what they're doing, and we'll be battling it out pretty hardcore. Let's take a look at ooh, what was that? Someone threw a grenade? Is that King? Let's take a look at King over here. Is he next to him? Yes, he is. He's next to the only remaining member on the other team with Dabs. So it's going to be Creepy versus King. I'm not sure if King hears him. Looks like he's trying to figure it out where he is. Oh, there's Dabs on the right. Wonder if he saw him at the corner of that, and Dabs certainly did, as he was waiting for him. Now he's hoping to hold this spot, get some early shots on the right. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Doesn't lose much health either. He might go for the thirst because he's by himself. Don't blame you. He's going to try to do that and get the loot too. Teammates might come down. They are rated and pretty, but they're too far away. I don't think they're going to actually make their way over unless they want to get revenge. But Dabs has an easy way to get out of here now if he wants to. He can stick around to battle it out, but I don't think he wants to do that. So that's why you see him running backwards. After that, he knows he got the knock, so he knows there's more teammates on the other team, and that's why he is leaving the town. There's GODs over there. Both the teams heard the action. Obviously, Too Real heard and felt the action because his teammates got taken out. But we're going to keep them separated, it seems, as we move on. So we got ARG. Let's take a look at them. Team 15's closing in on them. Oh boy. So let's see. As everything's rendered, we have a better view now. There we go. INS, ARG. Oh my god. What just happened in there? It looks like one man was here, got a knock, but couldn't finish it off. There's teammates on the side here on Team 15 who just lost their teammate now. Going for a shot. Definitely gets a knock. Gets 2 knocks, or there was a knock earlier, so they just got another knock there. That's a big help right there. Arrow's trying to do some more work as Phoenix is trying to shoot back and holding off the Horde, but it's not working. As they continue to move forward, they're at the fence. And speed, it looks like Trevor might have got picked up. That's a huge plus for that. Definitely need to have those done, especially before Team 15 makes their way in. It looks like Arrow is closing in on the side, trying to get a flank maneuver. It's not great though. They weren't able to push any farther, and all the teammates are picked up on Team 17. ARG doing a really good job with those revivals, doing them quickly. And so now it's a 2v4 situation. As I said, Team 15 lost a teammate. That made it real difficult for them. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Just want to make sure. So let's take a look inside to see what's going on inside this place here. Looks like they're just kind of holding it off, trying to look around at the same time. Oh, this isn't looking good for Fort. And gets taken down. Arrow is now over there. And they might go push him now. Arrow's trying to peek and shoot. It's got to be careful. TPP. They're able to do the same exact thing. And that is it for Team 15. Team 17. ARG coming in with the win. All Rejection Gaming gets that big W. Gets kills. They did lose a player. No, they didn't. Never mind. I'm thinking about something else. No, they have all 4 of their players still good to go. Here's 2 Real again. Oh, what happened now? It looks like we saw King get taken out. Now Rated was taken out, and Pretty's by herself. And it seems like Team 6 was the culprits there, especially since they're closest by. Looks like it might have been Sense, Oblivion, and Mods doing the work there. Let's take a look how many kills. They probably have 1 right now. Yes, they do. So they did take out a member of 2 Real. And they still are looting this spot. Why don't we take a look at Team 9? It looks like there might be some shots between them. ABD. And that's a weird look, so let's back it up. And there we go. So it looks like Team 5 was shooting at Team 9 from long distance, trying to phone it in. Might cost extra for that, but long distance phone calls are allowed. Team 5 just on top of the hill. ABD trying to do some work from the bottom, but they are all just kind of peeking around. Here's his view. He's scoped in. Doesn't need to be scoped in though. USSR Nahim is right there. He's trying to find him. He sees him too with the red dot. He jumps off. Doesn't take shots. Oh, yeah, the Car 98. Yeah, the Car 98 with a red dot, and that is a bold move right there. If I ever seen myself. Here's Nahim's point of view. He's got a beautiful backpack, by the way, and reminds me of Finding Nemo. Let's see if he can find his way back home out of the fishbowl as he's making his way closer and closer to the enemy. Actually, what happened? Wait, really? Did Daniel get that long knock over at Tager? Nice shot. And so it looks like a teammate's going to go for the quick revival, hoping that will happen. It seems like Team 5 isn't pushing quite away because there are 2 other members holding the hill here, and it's going to be very difficult to push. Now, Jaja is doing a really good job on the right. It's making it... Oh, does he see him? He might... Oh, man. Does he see him? He sees him. Oh, this could be it for ABD, but that angle is just not tight enough. He's trying to get it perfect so he doesn't have to worry. The headshot, he only has a headshot. He has an M4. He can't automatic shoot unless he holds that recoil down. But still, that is a difficult shot to make. So he's trying to get around now and get a back shot. Oh, no. Down goes Trainer. Down goes Shadow. 2 knocks in a row. Jaja doing a really good job with the flank right there. Textbook move. And now we have Nahim pushing forward without a doubt with the Uzi. Love that gun. Let's see if he can do some work with it. He's pushing hard. There he is, Mata and Tager right there. Nahim, I think, sees both. Tager's next down. Now Mata is the only one left. He's in between the crates, hoping to make some short-range shots to make it count, and he could not do it. That is it. Nice job for Just Hades, Nahim, Jaja, and Daniel putting it work together, getting that squad wipe. Perfect. That was a great move. Oh, who did the flank maneuver? There was Jaja right there. Let's take a look at him. Beautiful work right here as he gets all the loot that he ever wanted, especially from the 2 people he got the knocks on. Kind of poetic, actually. Nice work. Let's move on. We got Team 17 that's driving all around. It looks like they all have different vehicles. Team 16, we haven't seen them yet throughout the whole match. This is the 8 DP. They are working with a 3-man squad. We got Hack, Side, and ZBM. As they're trying to get the loot that they need. They've been here at this compound the entire time. They haven't moved. But obviously, there's not really a need to, other than the blue zone. But if you can get all your loot here, get all your looting needs, then you might as well stay here. And so that's what they're doing. They're going to have to take a vehicle eventually, obviously. The blue zone is going to overcome them in just a few seconds. But they won't get hurt too much. The blue zone doesn't hurt that much in the first go-around. And so that should be fine for them. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. We kind of took a look at everybody. We got AST, we got ARG, 8DP, Team 5 who just got a nice squad wipe. We have GOD and 2 Real, who looks like it's on their last leg because it's only Pretty left. They had a 3-man squad. They lost 2 early in the match, and hoping that they can do something here. Here's Pretty right now. Speaking of her. So Pretty is doing a good job here, going for the houses that teams usually wouldn't go to, because you're by yourself at this point. You want to stay hidden until the end, because generally speaking, you're not going to get squad wipes on opposing teams unless you're kind of stuck in a pinch and you're going to have to go all out. But that is something you want to try to avoid, as far as I'm concerned. If other teams have different ideologies, yeah, go for it. But for me, and my point of view, if you're by yourself at one point, you're pretty much trying to stay hidden until the very end and hoping to get that chicken dinner. Let's see what we got here. We got RE. We haven't seen them yet, actually. Nicoletta. We got Capitana. I like that name. Then Danitza. I'm terrible at naming names, by the way. So if you think I'm just doing a really poor job, well, you're probably correct. POW as well on RE. And it looks like AST Nicoletta might be a part of that new team now. So we'll see. They're looting up this place. They have all 4 of their members. They haven't gotten a kill yet, so they haven't seen any action. They are in the blue zone, but again, the blue zone shouldn't be hurting too much, so they can afford to get these hits, especially with the amount of people. They don't have to really worry about coming into a tight circle and getting hurt by that. They can just make their way in pretty much at this point. Look at everybody in circle. There's only 2 people in circle. No one's playing bodyguard on the outside except for Echo here, which we haven't seen either. So finally, we get to see Echo. I thought we hit everybody. We got Blue, Blood Oath, Protocol, and Binary. I like how you spell Protocol. It made it a little difficult for me, but now I got it. I'm all set. So yeah, they're looting the same houses. A lot of teams like to do that, where they kind of stick together in the same house, not only just to hold, but to loot as well, because they never know who's inside. So they kind of like do it like a squad, or not squad, like a SWAT team, where they kind of push, and even if they don't know, they'll try to take it. Let's see what's in the drop. Nobody's here. I don't think anyone's picked it up yet. Oh, no, never mind, they did. I'm not sure who did. Might be the team that we were just taking a look at, Echo, but who knows? Could be another team. Take a look at Team 13. As they're driving right behind Team 16, they might catch up to them, or they'll stop here. Nope, they're going for bandaging. So this is RE. They finally made themselves inside the zone. They see that everyone's health is pretty much near middle, around 50%, and they're trying to build up their stamina now. Yeah. Now they're on the inside, looking in now. Take a look at the new drop here. This drop, you can't see it quite yet, but hopefully we'll see it soon with everything rendered in. Soon enough. There we go. AUG. I don't know why it switched, but just an AUG inside with some level 3 stuff. I don't know why. I don't know what we're looking at. Honestly, not sure. Team 16 is heading over to Team 19. This might be something too. They're taking the road over, and they continue to hit this road, they'll pass by. So we'll see. This is 8DP. On the left, there should be Team 19. I think that's Echo as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what happens. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. But they're not on the map. Oh, there they are. Every now and then I'll figure it out. So 8DP going around Team 19 and going around Echo. Not sure if they knew that there was a team there, but definitely a good job, because when you're in the car and you're passing by another team, you do not want to be the ones in the car. You want to be the ones being able to shoot the cars, obviously, especially if they have like a whole house or a building to stay behind. So, yep, they chose the right path, the path of least resistance, as they're heading into Los Leones, one of my favorite towns. Biggest town of all of PUBG. Obviously, a lot of loot. Cannot go wrong with the place. I like it a lot because it's kind of like Yaz, actually, where if you drop somewhere in town, you're not likely to really meet with anybody. There could be other people in town, but it's such a big place, so many places to drop, that the chances of you landing on somebody else is just unlikely. And then you can get the loot you need, and then go into battle right away if you want. Works really well in Classic to get a lot of kills, because you can get your loot and then go for it. Let's see what else we got. So now we have the circle pretty closed in. We got 23 people alive. Everyone's pretty much in except for RE. They still need to make their way in, but they're close, and they're all taking vehicles, so they should be in anytime soon. Team 5, looks like that was a shot. I think it might have been a misfire. Excuse me, might have been a misfire. Is this a serious spot? Oh my god, he's giving me a headache. Oh my god. Is this surreal? I didn't think this was a thing. I've never seen this. I've never noticed it, I guess. Never paid attention to it. Oh my god, what a hidden spot. Can you shoot over it easily? I don't know. It looks like it might be hard to shoot downward on a person coming in. But there's a lot of uphill, so like you can really shoot up to them. That's a really good defensive spot. If the circle closes on him, he'll be happy, I bet. Looks like Jaja is coming back. Might have a vehicle for us. Nope, he's just running. And so let's see what else we got. Team 16. Who do we want to see? Oh, is this 2 teams? I'm not sure. Team 17 and Team 6. So this is INS Trevor. He's making his way over here with the motorcycle. He just banged it up like he doesn't own it. You gotta take more care of your bikes, mister. Trevor is going all the way up. Looks like he's going away. Let's zoom in on this circle so we have a better view or understanding of what everyone's doing. Team 17 is getting together. Team 11, this is Pretty. Pretty's probably staying low. Yeah, staying low by himself. As I said before, he had Rated and King as teammates. He got taken out early, and he's going to hold this down. So we'll see if she can do something after that. Team 5. I thought you guys were getting close to another team with a vehicle, but it looks like you stopped here instead. Still stopped here, I guess. And zoom in more to this new circle as things are going to get quite interesting from now on. Team 6 getting surrounded a bit by Team 17. Team 17, it looks like a member's trying to head over to the rest of their teammates and may get into an interaction with GOD team. They're heading to Trey. Trey's getting shot at, but not taking any hits apparently. And that should indicate for Team 17 that there's a team around. And Trey's probably Tracy, I think that's Tracy. He's probably telling everybody, hey, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I got a whole team next to me. And so that you can already tell Team 17 ARGs are already moving forward to try to counter those shots. You see Trevor trying to hop up. You're always having a hard time. Not a rock climber, that's for sure. You have the whole GOD team here too. Let's see if they recognize that there's a team behind. They really, interesting, very smart move here from GOD. They did not just focus on that one member on Team 17. They are also focused on the side now. And they may realize that there's a whole team behind them. And it looks like that's the case. They are focusing their attention in the northern direction, which is certainly where they are. Shots fired on them now. Looks like they were a little bit prepared for it. Shots fired on their right as well as Tracy has completely shifted over. Really good move there. Surprised you were able to do that. That's a long way over. Good flanking maneuver. Shots fired from Sauce. Sauce is trying to use this 4-time scope of getting hit. Good job getting behind here. Definitely got Tracy knocked. That's a huge plus. Does not want that flanker to really cause some havoc on him. So taking him down early was a good move. ARG looks like they're going to try to flank around to get to Tracy. Looks like Phoenix and Speed are doing that. Trevor's staying put. Trevor's definitely taking some shots on them. Few hits, but no knocks. All of them are roughly at 50% health. Mini doing some work, but gets a knock too. There we go. Mods is down. That's a plus. They can slow them down for sure. Keep them in that house, especially when they want to get that revival on that side. And then they probably will go for the push after that. Now Mods just needs to get picked up. Sense is doing that. Oblivion's trying to hold back the Horde, hoping that no one comes around while they get this revival in. And it looks like that is the case. Mods is now up and running. Kind of back to even peel, but no, Oblivion gets knocked. Trevor, the workload he's putting on is just a clinic. Tracy's going back to the flank maneuver that she had earlier. I'm wondering if that's going to work out for the long run. Sense trying to do some hits on Trevor. He's got to be careful. It looks like shots on him as the trees. I thought there were shots on that tree, but it looks like Sense is staying alive there. Maybe without ARG knowing it either. It thinks like he was trying to throw a grenade, but didn't work. Oh, throwing it high in flight. Ooh, good trajectory, just a little long. As Trevor got to stay behind the car without getting knocked. He's going to throw a smoke on there too. And now Sense. Big flank maneuver here to see if it works out. Trevor getting shot at. I think may have taken a hit there. Sense definitely made his spot known. So obviously danger is in tow right there. Sense gets knocked. Mods is trying to do some work on Trevor. No hits. Sense is trying to get behind. Now the wall. Not sure if that's the right move to do. It's gonna top. Oh, nice 2 knocks. I don't know how you got 2 if you did do that. But now things have just switched on a dime right now. Speed and Phoenix are going for the revivals, but Oblivion's coming in hot. Gonna possibly get the knock here and does get it with a jump shot. Phoenix now left to stand, and especially when they got the revival on Sense, and Sense is not stopping either. He's going for the finishing touches too. Oblivion thirsting his way through. Trevor's trying to get, I think, the revival. Does get it. Wow, that was a bit of a mistake, I think, on GOD's spot, but again, they still have the advantage with the 3v2 now. So now Phoenix and Trevor, they're going to try to hold off the Horde, hoping that they don't overwhelm them. Up he goes, down he goes. Oblivion could not hold that top spot. Looks like someone's flanking around the side. Drop shot. Trevor's the only one left, but so is Sense. He's the only one left as well. Trevor going for the thirst too. Thirst our guy, thirst yours. That was the name of the game. Trevor staying on the opposite side of the house. Phoenix is trying to give information to Trevor, but smokes have been thrown. It's going to be tough to do that now. Sense losing a lot of health. He does not have the advantage in this situation. Looks like shots are fired towards Sense, but nope, no hits in the smoke. I think he was just trying to hope for the best there. He might be going for the revival on Phoenix. Yes, he is. Sense, is he going to let this happen? He might have to. He only has, apparently, bandages. He's trying to get those bandages up. Bandages up. He's trying to get his health up with those bandages, and it looks like Oblivion saying, hey, look, I'm gonna die any moment now. You gotta get me. Woo! Look at that. Staying alive with no red. I don't even see an inch of red. Not even a millimeter. Oh no. Smoke dissipated. He got up though. He's trying to stay low too. Sense. Wow. That smoke came in handy for both teams as they both were able to get a revival in. GOD's not looking great, but look at Trevor. Trevor's backing up Phoenix as well. They don't want any more of this, but no! Oblivion did not stay behind the house. Big mistake there. Trevor's probably going for the flank now, trying to finish up what he started. Looks like some shots at Phoenix, and that's a knock. Sense and Trevor, the only ones left once again. Sense is only looking to the left. This is a big problem. If Trevor continues to flank around, that would be a really good idea. Sense has no idea where Trevor is for sure, and it looks like he's going to try to go around here. He thinks he's still in the warehouse. Oh, is he going to go to Phoenix? Does he know? He's not looking to... Oh, yeah, he's looking... Looks like they're going to get that revival in unless he sees him in the next second. Doesn't seem like he sees him. He might have saw him there. Just got him picked up. Oh, I don't know if he saw that. He's right there. He missed his opportunity. Could have got that one, but didn't. Looks like Phoenix, I don't think he's going to make it. That blue zone's going to overcome him, and he didn't have that much health unless he had a first aid. He did, so that's why he stopped there for a little period of time. Trevor, oh my god, Sense should be able to get this easy. Definitely does there. Phoenix is next on the chopping block. Sense is waiting. Sense is waiting. Molly being thrown. Good Molly, preventing him from coming up. Ooh, blocked him off for sure. And he's stuck now in blue zone territory. Really good idea for Sense. This is really troubling for Phoenix. Although his health isn't dwindling too fast, it's a good thing. Oh, now it is. The blue zone has stopped. When the blue zone stops, well, it hurts a little bit more. And so Phoenix is trying to heal up. Sense is waiting. He must know. I think he saw him go behind there, so he knows. He's ready for it. Phoenix, I don't know if he knows. Let's take a look from your point of view. He probably knows too. He probably knows Sense is there. He's going to go up this. Not a bad idea because he can't get the angle there. Oh no, he comes down here. No! Oh man, I thought he actually had it for a sec. But nice job for Sense. Well done. Let's move on. We might have missed a few action pieces there, but that was just too good to not pass up. Shot fired on Nicoletta. Nicoletta losing almost all of her health, but staying alive. Nope, never mind. Got knocked right there, right then. Ooh, another knock on RE. Daniel might be doing most of that work right there, trying to do some more, especially with the mini. Really rapid firing that mini. Looks like he's going to shoot the whole car down now. It definitely does that in time. Let's see what's happening on that side of the field. Capitana going for the revival on Pau. Should be able to do that. Worked perfectly. Nicoletta might be a little too far out there. It's going to be tough to get that revival without Smokes. And so Smokes will hopefully do the job. Hack is coming in too. Interesting. Team 6 is coming in from the side. There's Sense. One person. And I wonder if he sees them. He's going to stay low and push in too. Capitana still using that rock on his back. Good idea with the hill in front. Nicoletta, nobody's going over to you. It's going to be tough. The Smokes is just too difficult to move over. 8 DP still alive. Let's see Powell. Powell's trying to throw some smokes as well. But look, Sense is still there. Sense with very little. Look at the health there too. It looks like he wasn't able... I don't think he has any more health. I just want to take a look. Oh, he does. He's got a ton of health. All right. I don't know what you were waiting for with that. Let's take a look at 8 DP. Shooting over there at Jaja, who did a really good job flanking earlier. But here's Oxide from ATP. Looks like he jumps out of the car as well. Where was I'm trying to look around now. Am I missing something? Oh, this whole team got destroyed, and so did Sense from GOD. Both teams are out, and it might have been because of Naheem. So that was a problem there. It might have been a little bit of help from 8DP because they were able to see over there as well. Yeah, no one's over there anymore, and they're just shooting through that smoke, making sure. But yep, they're good. They only have to focus on Team 5 on the front, as there's only 2 teams left. 7 people total. So both teams may not know if there's more than one other team, because that's not what the information they're given. They're only given the amount of people left. Looks like Oxide and ADP. They have 3 kills in total with ZBM. Ooh, Oxide almost taking all the health down, but Hack is staying there, taking some shots on them as well, holding off the horde. Now Naheem has the side here. Interesting flank maneuver, but team, oh no. Luckily he has the smoke on his left. Oh, ZBM goes down. I don't know if someone just got that, but I just noticed it, and that is a big problem for now for 8DP, especially... Oh, Oxide going for it, trying to get the revival, it seems. Not a lot of time, 30 seconds before this becomes an issue, and what is he doing? Oh my god, he's pushing forward with his own car, he's not stopping. He's gonna push, Hack right there, TPP view, easy. No, not getting the knock, he's right there. Gets it easy there on the second try around. Now it's a troubling look for 8DP. It looks like ZBM trying to stay prone, so they make those shots. Getting Ja once, but not enough. They only have the rock in the cars to get them some cover, but the blue zone now will be closing in just a second. And so now, all really Team 5 has to do is wait for them to come out because they don't have an option. They need to go. They're on the far side too, so that blue zone's going to be closing in faster than they can run. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem. They have a muscle car. Can they use that? Oh, Naheem. That's it. Well done, guys. Team 5 getting a lot of kills, too. With 4 for Naheem, 5 for Jaja, and 3 for Hades. That's a team total of 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 kills on the board out of 33 people. That's pretty impressive. 8 DP getting second place, 2 for Oxide, and 1 for ZBM. It's a team total of 3. GOD, really great job there. I saw you guys battling it out with, who was it? I'm trying to think of it now. With Tracy and them on ARG, Phoenix, Speed, and Trevor. But yeah, that was quite an interesting battle. Way to go, Sense, holding it for the longest time. They got 5 total kills. RE with Capitana, Nicoletta, Pau, and Danitza, I believe that's how you pronounce it, with 1 kill. Echo with 0. Trevor, Tracy, Phoenix, and Speed, they come in with 5 kills. Well done, guys. And 2 Real coming in with 0. ABD coming in with 0. RUE with Arrow, and Views with Lost Fort with 0, and Creepy Dabs getting 2 kills. We saw 1 kill on, I think, a 2 real member, King. I know you got another one. Pretty impressive. Came in last, but pretty impressive. You got some kills out of it. All right. Let's get the second match in soon. We got Erangel coming up. Codes will be posted in the Discord page, just like you guys got them earlier. So if you want to compete in these, you have to register. It's in the BlueStack server to register. Guy just giving me the invite. Thank you. Guy creates the rooms. Makes it very easy for me. Hopefully you guys will thank Naked Guy in the chat. Would love it. If you thank him in Discord, it's even better. He'll read that. So hopefully you can do that. Let me take a look at chat, by the way, because I haven't been paying attention to you guys. Pretty says, hell yeah. You guys did really well. Pretty. You were kind of stuck. I mean, you didn't do great. I'm not going to lie. You guys had 2 people taken out early, but you tried to stay for the longest period, trying to stay alive. Can't blame you for that. Pretty. Hopefully you guys will get this one. I believe you guys will. And let me take a look at the rest of the chat on a different channel, Twitch. All right, so no one wrote anything. I want you guys to be active. If you guys do anything, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to do any of that. What I really want you guys to do is be active in the chat. I appreciate that. The more people who are active in chat, the more people who will see this, because that's how the algorithm works. The more activity, the more the algorithm will want other people to watch. So if you do that, I'd be very much appreciated. Thank you. All right. So what do we want to do? One thing I would like to do is that. All right. Well, looks like the room information has been sent to the Discord because teams are coming in now. So if you are one of those teams that are registered to play, confirmed to play, make sure to get in as soon as possible. You don't want the system to kick you. Keep saying this every time. But if you wait till the last second and the system kicks you, you probably won't have time to get back in. All right. I hope everyone was able to hear me. Everything was good. The stream was fine. If you find any issues, let me know. Especially in chat. That helps me the most. Discord is hard to see sometimes as I'm not really watching the Discord channel while I'm streaming. It'd be very difficult, as you can understand. But if you write it in chat, I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Excuse me. All right. That's interesting. So if you guys don't know yet, we hold these every week. As I said, the prize pool is between $80 and $240, depending on how many people are in the rooms on average. So if we have more than 50 people on average in these rooms for the whole scrimmage, then it will be more than $80. If it's less than 50, it's $80. If it's 90 to 100, it's $240. And then there's amounts in between 80 and 200, obviously, or 240. I think it's like 100 between 60 and 70, 120 between 70 and 80. Not sure what the rest is. I think 160 between 80 and 90, 240 between 90 and 100. I'm not sure if that's the exact, but all the information's in our Discord. So if you want to play, you want to compete, and you don't know how, you have no understanding of it, and believe me, there's going to be people like that. Head over to our Discord. I think our Discord is on the chat. If it's not, definitely let me know. It's also in my profile, so if you're watching from Twitch or on Omlet, hit that profile link. You'll see a Discord link. Obviously, the one that says Discord is the link to hit. Hit that, and you're already halfway done. You can talk to us directly. You can ask me. I'm Naked H Crusader in Discord as well. You can DM me. You can @ me on the Discord channel. If you have no idea what Discord is, it's kind of like Twitter, but it's a little bit more malleable, so I can do more edits and stuff like that. Regardless, it's easy, it's free, obviously, to get into Discord and all that, so I highly recommend it. If you are somebody who's interested in esports, somebody who's interested in playing in PUBG Mobile on a competitive team, or just wanting to learn more about it, Discord is probably your best bet. So yeah, definitely create a Discord or Discord account if you're interested in something like that. On our Discord, you're able to provide content. So if you're if you're a content creator, you can post it on our Discord servers. So if you create like PUBG mobile videos, for instance, you can post it. We have a ton of people who follow us, so, and obviously very appreciative, that may be interested in your content and may subscribe to you. So something to think about. We also have application process for Naked Esports. So if you're interested in helping us out, whether it's in these tournaments, whether you want to be a casual or comp player for Naked Esports, we have both of that. If there's a position that you think you'd be great for us in, we're happy to hear new ones, because every now and then there's something new that we don't know, and you guys might have that information that and really could help us out. So we're open to that. As I said, we have an application process for new members, and again, that is all in our Discord, on Naked Esports Discord. To register for this event, it's on the BlueStack server. And again, if you join our Naked Esports Discord server, which is in the profile, we can easily get you over there. We have all the information there about how to register in the BlueStack server. So definitely hit one or the other. If you don't know how, message me. Happy to help. It looks like I might have something. Please accept my request, says Juice. Juice285. If you sent me a friend request, let me know who you are, and I'll accept it. If you sent, did you send me through Twitch? I don't know. If you sent through PUBG, as I said before, send me a friend request. You might have done that, and then let me know who you are in chat. So tell me your ID, and I'll remember it, and then I'll accept it. That's how I like to do it. What else do we got? Thank you for capturing the moment. Appreciate it. You have a question. It says Pride Rep. What's your question? We will. Thank you. It says pretty. I have a question. Yep. What's your question? I have a 5-minute delay, by the way, so you might not actually hear that for a while. And I wish I could not make it so long, but I do want to make sure, because it is a fairly decent size prize pool. Nothing too shabby, like $80 as the minimum. That you guys will let me know. So yeah, if you have any questions, just shout it out. The only thing obviously I want you guys to be very active, like very active on chat. The more active you guys are, the more happy I'm getting. So please do that. And then the other thing is to be very respectful. I don't want to see any disrespect. I do love seeing like rivalries. So if you guys like have like a team you're really going after in these matches, or a team you really want to battle regardless, put it out there. Put it out there in the chat. But regardless, no disrespect. You know what I mean? God was so close to placing higher. It was really good competition. If GOD's any member from GOD is here, there's a lot on you guys right now. I didn't. You know, I just followed the action. So I saw that to be really good. You guys did really well. Both teams did in that interaction. It just seemed like God put themselves in the very best spot at the end there, especially because, Sense had the best position. But, whatever the other team was, I obviously cannot remember because I'm terrible at remembering some things. But they did a really good job too. They pretty much were staying on par. It was with Tracy, I remember that name. But I don't think they had like a universal tag, so that made it a little hard. Maybe ARG, if it was, on some of the members. Excuse me. So it was really impressive. Uncommon Sense. Oh, that might be you. Uncommon Sense. That makes sense. Well, yeah. I'm going to go with that's you, which... You probably should take a look back at the rest of the stream. It'll all be recorded here on Twitch and on YouTube. YouTube page is on our Discord as well, so if you're more interested in downloading that or viewing it from there, let me know. I think I might have... I don't think I have the YouTube channel actually on my Twitch page, so I should do that, but... if I haven't put it on the chat either. There's a Discord, by the way, Nightbot. Thank you. It's like, how often do you say thank you to a bot? I don't know. But there you go. Nightbot putting in the Discord. Is first the only way to get paid? Yes, first is the only way to get paid. All the money goes to them. I think based on what we see so far, we have 33 people in the first room. I don't think we're getting higher than 50. So it's going to be 80 for the prize pool. And so that will be $20 per person, unless they have other people they want to give that to, in which case it might be separated differently. But generally speaking, between 4 people, it would be $20 per person. If we had a full group, which I always love to see, and you guys would love to see it too, as I imagine you guys are competing in this, it'd be $240, and that would be $60 per person, which is significantly better. But yeah, let's see what we got. Get this ready. All right, I think we're all set. How's everyone's day, by the way? Love to hear about your day. I had a pretty uneventful day. I just like kind of looked around YouTube for a while. It was very uneventful, and yeah, you know, like whenever you feel when you come back from vacation, you just kind of like still winding down, because even though you were on vacation, you did a lot. Like I did a lot. You know, I went to a wedding. I went gun shooting. I hung out with people. So you know, you try to do the most you can in vacations usually. So usually it kind of wears you out. Kind of the opposite of what vacations are supposed to do. So when I got back home, I was just like, I just want to relax. I just want to do as little as possible, and that's what I did. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. So I'm gonna get back into the swing of things when I completely lose all when I rejuvenate, I guess is the best word. All right, so here we go. We got Erangel this time around. Obviously one of the most competitive maps of all PUBG, the original, the OG. And this is near middle, mostly to the west side though, so anywhere east where it's Lipovka, Kameshki, Milta Power, Novo, those are going to be very difficult to get to without a car, so you're probably going to need one. Other than that though, there's a lot of towns. Severny, Rozhok, School, Pachinki, Military Base, Primorsk, Gatka, Hospital, Georgiapol, Zarki, so obviously named a ton, and with 32 people alive in this one, I don't expect teams to land at the same town. Obviously, it could happen though, and we'll be ready for it when it happens. That's how I usually do things when I'm streaming. I'm just looking for where action is based on how close people are. We also want to see rotations, see how teams are coming in close to another team. So we'll take a look at that as well. It looks like 2 teams might be going to Rozhok, so we'll take a look at that right now. Yeah, we got team 19 with Echo and team 17 with ARG. Oh, he's landing right on top of another. That's not a good situation for Binary. Unless he can get a quick gun on this roof, everything else is a bad situation for him. Tracy's right there. Binary's going to try to run away, but that's going to be difficult. Trying to get behind the tree. No, that won't work. Binary was in the troubled spot from the very beginning. Ooh, nice knock on Echo Blue. Trying to do some shots on the other side as well. Not getting those hits though. Slayer, I think he might have been the one that got the knock, and so it looks like we're going for a quick revival here from Blood Oath to Blue. Looks like it's working, unless they have a grenade. Nope, they're not. Shotguns for Slayer. This is a good situation for him. Shotguns are not my specialty, but if you're good with it, then you'll do a really good job. Trying to stay away. That's probably the best bet. Oh, getting shot on the side, and Darth has no health left. Trying to do all the shots he can without getting knocked. Definitely gets a knock there. Oh, one more hit is all he needed, and that is it. I'm trying to follow it as fast as I can, but you guys are jumping around all widdly-diddly. I don't know why I said widdly-diddly. It doesn't really make sense. But we are still going forward. Big up Binary. We got Protocol, who's not going through the revival on Binary right away, and he's not going forward either, so he's going to try to stay behind that house instead. Looks like Blood Oath is saying, hey, these guys are reviving each other. Tracy's in the house in between, so he's going to be a little bit of a buffer right there. And so now it's pretty much going to be between Binary Protocol versus Trevor, Tracy, and Slayer. Slayer still needs heals. I'm not sure if he has any in this early part of the game. As you can see, the health is still low. Binary's going back. He definitely doesn't have the health. I don't even think he has a helmet, let alone health. And so he's going to try to get everything he needs. Now, obviously, Team 17's probably thinking the same thing. They probably want to go for loot, but actually, Tracy's actually a little bit more forward. Has a VSS. Not a bad... Oh, no, it's not a VSS. That's an AK. Completely different weapons, by the way. There's a VSS. Okay, I knew somebody had it. Oh, Binary. One-shot wonder on him. That's all that was needed. His health was super low. No bandages. I'm sure Binary's really angry that he wasn't able to find any bandages throughout this house. And so he's trying to back up farther. Did not make that work. Protocol getting a real bunch of hits on him. And he's going to try to hold this now against 3. Not great. 3 TPP, though. Oh. Oh! Beautiful move! Trevor! Oh my lord, that was awesome. I've never seen anyone do that actually before. I don't know if that's a normal thing in competitive gaming. I've never seen that, but that was awesome. Hard to do. That's a maneuver and a half. You have to, I guess, jump on this thing, then jump on this. I don't know, man. That is impressive. Great stuff. Someone clip that, please. All right, so we're going to head over to Team 15. It looks like there's some action here as well. Oh, no, okay. It generally means that one of the teams got knocked out, but here we go. Team 15. Looks like Arrow was knocked out. We saw him knocked in the map anyway, and now we see him completely wiped out. Team 16, we got 8DP Hack here. 1 member. I don't know where the rest of your members are, though. That's a bit troubling. VSS trying to shoot it in that window can be difficult, but it looks like he's making them work. Oh, here's the rest of them. ZBM and Oxide all on this hillside. Not bad. Take a look here in Team 5. What am I looking at? Okay. Looks like a little lag from Daniel right there. So they are separated into pairs here, as Gun Jaja and Just Hades are one team, and Naheem and Daniel on the other. Shots on Hades. Look at the health he has. Oh, no, that's not just health loss. He's knocked and taken out completely now. Jaja now is the only one by himself. Very difficult situation now for Jaja. He's going to try to use that SLR, long-range shooting, sniper. He has a scar as well. So Team 16 staying as a unit for the most part, and they're pushing the whole compound. Very close by to each other. Shiv, ZBM, Oxide, and Hack. I think Shiv wasn't on the team before. I think it was a 3-man squad for 8DP last time. I could be wrong about that, though. But now they are a 4-man squad. Hack all the way on the right here. Probably will be heard by Team 5. That's going to be a little bit troubling, especially by yourself. Now, 8DP is not that far away from Hack, so he could get some support if he needs it, especially with them just being in the building after. There's Daniel and Naheem right here. They're both staying low. They're trying to see everything, and they're not making any moves, which is actually a wonderful idea because they can see everything from here, and they can get some nice surprising hits if they try to come into their building. VSS shots on Gun Jaja. Jaja's knocked, and it looks like Naheem does not want them to thirst him, or he wants him to get the revival. Jaja lost a lot of health, I think because of a grenade too. His health is half now. He's going to try to go up the stairs. Mollies are being thrown. I don't know if they realize that Jaja's by himself. Oh, I guess that door is open. Sometimes in spectator mode, we don't see closed doors. It's a problem. It's a problem. Here's just Daniel. Naheem's backing up too. It looks like Dan's going to follow suit. They only have a 2-man squad. They pretty much know that it's a full squad. They probably could have heard all the gunshots from every player. So they are backing up. Don't blame them. You gotta do what you gotta do. So these are still the 2 closest teams, but it seems like they're trying to just disperse pretty much. Take a look at some other teams. We got Team 9 here in North George, not too far away, but across the water. ABD, we got Trainer, we got Kevin, Mata, and Shadow. And so it looks like they have all this place themselves. North George, really a good Trevor trove for a lot of good loot. So they probably have everything they need just going through this town, especially if they're by themselves the whole time. And here's Creepy Dabs. He had 2 kills last game. He came in last in the rankings, but very impressive to get kills as a solo player. Not easy at all. And so it looks like he was playing a little bit more aggressive. But right now, he's by himself. He has 0 kills here. No one dropped his Averni. He should be able to loot this place without any issue. Here's GOD. We saw them a lot. Here's Mods in Oblivion. They are together. 2-man squad this time around. So they're going to try to do it as a duo. Duo squads, almost as difficult as solo squads. Your odds are always pretty much at a disadvantage when it comes to other teams. RE Powell with Danitza and Nicoletta. Looks like they are holding on Yasnaya by themselves. And obviously a really great place to loot. So expect them to be ready to go outside of Yaz. Take a look at the team that's pretty much in center circle. This is King, Rated, and Pretty. They lost some players early match last time in Miramar, but this time it's a little different. They have all their players ready to go, and they're just going to keep going to town or to compound, it seems, to get some more loot as they go. That's one of the perks of actually having a smaller team, is your ability to drop anywhere becomes more wide. You don't have to drop at a big town to get the loot you need in early game. If you drop to a compound with a 3-2 or even a 1-man, obviously a 1-man team, then you know, you'll get a certain amount of loot that you need as you move to compound to compound. With this 4-man squad, it's a little difficult. Trying to disperse all the loot between 4 people just isn't as easy to do unless you drop to a big town. Let's take a look at Team 16. Looks like they're shooting. Not sure if that was a misfire. So 4-man squad, they had 2 kills obviously already on what team was that, by the way? Can't even find them anymore. But they had 2 kills to start against 1 team. That other team has 2 people left. Can't find them. Lost. They are driving south on I-98. On I-95, I should say. There's Daniel and Naheem. They're taking the highway down south, and they're probably going to cross over toward Gatka to get into the new circle soon. So we got a good separation between all these teams right now. It looks like 8DP, they're probably going to do the same. Take a car, get into the zone that they need to be in. Team 17 looks good. They're around school and school apartments. We'll take a look at their team right now. They lost speed. I'm not sure how they lost speed from ARG, but they still have Slayer, Trevor, and Tracy, so it's not too bad. I believe that logo for Tracy is Existence. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. INS, Trevor, not sure what that tag is, and KDK, I'm not sure what that is. If you guys can tell me, that'd be appreciative. And if I've seen them before, I just have a bad memory, so sometimes I'm not perfect. Most of the times, I'm not perfect. Take a look. They're going to apartments. Not a bad rotation, obviously after school. And no one's here, so they'll have a good loot to do that. Look at all the separation. I think there was so much early action in Miramar that teams were sort of feeling that they needed to stay more hidden than normal, and that's why you have all these separated teams now from last match. Everyone wants to get first place, obviously, but again, first place without kills, I don't think is going to be as good as getting a lot of kills and not coming in first. It's so important to get a ton of kills in these matches, especially with the limited amount of people. All right, let's take a look with 16. We got Hacks, Shiv, Oxide, and ZBM. We saw them earlier, getting 2 kills. Mentioned this already. They're stuck in the blue zone right now. They have a car. It looks like they shot the car tires off the buggy, making sure no one else can take it, I guess. That's what some people like to do. I mean, is that really something that people will utilize? If you're in the blue zone, you're going to shoot the I don't know. I'm just being petty, I guess. I just don't see the real reason to shoot the tires off of a car that you used. But whatever. We got Team 17 coming in close to Team 11, so this might be something of an issue. Tracy's driving. and we're going to try to get a view on this, at least as best as possible. It seems like Tracy is rotating around to Real. I'm wondering if they're going to come in. I wonder if they even hear those vehicles coming around them. As you can see, there's another team member from Team 17 coming around now. See if they can get an eye on them. Here's Trevor. Oh, no. Right when he was about to see him, he views away. So maybe wouldn't have been able to see him even though with the hills, but it looks like they just passed by without any interaction at all. Team 11, they're just keeping those two houses. Take a look at where they're going. Where are you guys headed? So they're heading closer to Pachinki, but I don't think they're going to go all the way there. They're probably going to... Oh, takes a different vehicle. The new bear skin on the car looks sick, by the way. I really like it. I really like... My favorite skin on a car is the Jeep with the surfboards on top. Doesn't get much better. Doesn't get much better. I like that a lot. Alright. Looks like Team 5 actually took the compound to the right, and they decided to pass by. So this is Team 5 right here. Here's Jaja and Hades. So that was a team that came in first last match. Naheem and Daniel, Jaja and Hades. Jaja did a really good job with the flank maneuver early in Miramar. That was beautiful. But now we have them gone, and Hades as well. So it's going to be interesting to see this duo try to make it work. Possibly do it again with the first place. That'd be impressive. If I'm wrong about that, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Sometimes I just completely forget things, but I think they won the last match. All right. Let's see. They just took this spot. So Lost Fort and Rue APOC. Or was that APOC? What the hell is that backpack? It's like a Kraken. It's like Jaja Binks. Oh, what do you... Oh, Jesus. Censor it. Censor it. Censor it. I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention. I'm getting out of here. I'm sorry to intrude in your house. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I didn't do... You should put a sock on the door or something. I didn't know. Jesus. Kids these days. We got ABD Trainer, Kevin, Mata, Shadow. What have we turned into? What is going on? Okay, so yeah. Shadow's lost a lot of health. He needs to pick that up. I'm not sure if he has any. He does. He has 2 bandages and 4 bandages and 2 first aids. He's still saying, forget it. Let's get this drop first. See what's in it. AUG. That's it. With level 3 stuff. So let's see if they picked it up. He picked up everything except for the level 3. Not level 3. Except for the suppressor for the AR. Looks like... Ooh, taking shots on them now. That must be from long distance too. That's from KDK Slout, and they're shooting the tires off of it. And it looks like Shadow's dancing around before he gets in, but the car has just been taken out with the 2 tires. So now they're kind of stuck here. They have to hang back now. They blow it up too, and they're going to utilize it as cover. Oh boy, let's see what they're seeing here. So they didn't get a knock, but they definitely stranded them there. And they're probably going to throw some smokes to get out of that open space right there. They have a vehicle for... The only thing they have is a vehicle for cover. So let's see what they do here. Yep, smoking it up. Here's the smoke right there. But they're going to need a ton of smoke if they want to get out of here somehow. Their best bet might be to kind of fight it out if they push. But again, it's a little difficult. Oh, he has teammates. Perfect. Oh my god, they all jumped in like hot potato right there. Well done. Teammate coming in clutch as he's driving away. Oh, scurred right there. There he goes. Perfect. Trevor wanted to get that, but he did not. And he's punching the air like he's so angry. It's like, I would have had it. I should have had it. And, yep, no, he didn't get it. You guys did a good job, though, taking out the tires on that car, but you did not put the finishing touch on them. I'm not sure what kind of scopes you guys were rocking. Maybe it was just too difficult for that. Don't blame me, though. Yeah, that's a tough thing to do. especially at that distance. We got team 9. Let's take a look. We got ABD. All 4 members still alive. Oh, what? I thought this was all the same team. I'm like, okay, that's normal. Like, he just comes in, he gets close. But no, Hack, I didn't realize you weren't a part of that team. Now his teammates are coming in on the hill too, so that should be good. And let's see who will win this battle. I wonder if they're going to go for the revival first. It doesn't seem like it. It looks like they're going for shots. It's going to be a little tough for 8DP to do that, especially with a 4-man squad in front of them. Looks like ZBM is going to throw some smokes or maybe a grenade even on that side as he's going for the revival. Trainer's not put. Ooh, nice grenade, taking half the health. That is impressive, but not good enough right now as they still have a disadvantage, even with the pickup here. 3v4 situation. Kevin and Mata going in for the side flank. Shiv sees him though, easy. Gets a few hits on Mata. Mata losing a lot of health, trying to stay low. Shiv's not making moves. He's prone to the grass, so he's not going to try to get up from that. Mata might be able to see him pretty easy with the TPB view. Ooh, Oxide has the backside. I didn't even realize you were there. Going for the shots on them now. Mata is kind of stuck, pinched here on the side. Ooh, but that's all right. Oh no. Mata and Shadow with Trainer. Trainer's getting hit hard and gets knocked as well. Mata, the only one left. They had the advantage, but no. Oxide had a beautiful shot there on the side, and that is it. ADP. Should never, ever thought that you guys weren't going to win that. You guys did a really good job. You guys lost 1 member with Hack, but that's only 1 member. I'm sure you guys will take it. Hack was the one that drove up in front, got knocked real early. But the rest of ATP did a really good job. They had 2 people come up front. They had Oxide stay low, going for the hits on teams that are trying to flank around. And that was clutch right there. I didn't think they had Oxide still, but they did. And that's what happens. Take a look here. We got 2 teams right next to each other. I don't know if they realize it yet, but they probably do. And everything's loading in, so hopefully it'll load in quick enough. Here's GOD Mods. Oh, he comes out. And Oblivion is there too. So they're on the 2nd floor. I want to give them privacy, but this team does not want to do that. They're coming in hot. Shots fired. Getting 1, not getting 2, and that's an instant death. So God's doing the work there. Mods took a huge amount of hits, but look at the health he has. Was able to bring that back up. Bring that back up. And Oblivion, pretty much not a scratch on him. He'll take a drink just to top it off, though. Let's take a look over here. What is going on here? What is this? Be serious right now. Are we serious right now? This is, I leave you guys to your own, and you guys do something like this. Are we serious right now? You guys are staying low on the cliff because every strat is in play. Alright, so that's what they're doing. There's a drop over here. I'm wondering if anyone took that already. Let's see if we can figure that out. No one took it. MK14, 4x scope, but obviously we know there's a team that's very close by. So I'm wondering if they see him. Yeah, he sees him, right? He sees the smoke. They all have to see that smoke now. He has a DP in hand, so I'm wondering. Oh, 4x scope, not bad. Willie takes the shots that he wants. Look at Slayer. Slayer's health is practically 1%. I'm not sure why he hasn't put the heals on yet. I'm not sure where he got hurt. There you go, 75%. Trey getting shot at, but no hits, and now their spot is blown. Then Nitsa is probably going to go back a bit, try to stay low. As you can see, that's exactly what he's doing. Trevor might have a good view on them. He's going to stay low here. There. Oh. Wow. Wow, that takes a lot of patience. That took a lot of patience. Trevor wasn't the one getting shot at there, but he recognized the sound was completely off because it wasn't coming from that team he's looking at, and he decided to back up. He could have got a knock right there with a headshot, but as everyone knows, if you take those shots, your spot is blown, and then you have to focus on the other team that's shooting from that side. So good job from Trevor. Veteran move right there. It looks like they're getting shot. Team 13 is getting shot by not only Trevor and the rest of his team, but the team that's also Team 5 on the left. And it looks like then Nitsa is getting hit hard, getting thirsted as well. So that team with Naheem and who's the other one that's over there now? Daniel. They were getting some shots over here on Team 13 as well, so they're kind of mixing it up. Looks like he's just shooting the car, making sure it's not going to be useful anymore for them. It looks like they found where Trevor is, and they're going to shoot at him. He's trying to peek around. Good shots there. Pow! Getting hit hard right there. One person left on the team. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to push. They don't know how many are over there, though. They know they got one thirsted, and they got one knocked, so they might think there's at least 2 more that are up. Looks like Slayer's trying to do some work there through the smoke, but nope, they're not over there on that side. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to you guys in chat. I apologize. When things cool down a bit, I will certainly look it over. I should have done that earlier, but I just didn't. I apologize. So here we're going to take a look at Trevor. Looks like he's trying to look around. Let's take a look at their side. They got the revival in now. They're going for the first aids. Here's Nicoletta and Pau. Looks like they're going to probably stay low from now on. They've been shot at by 2 different teams at 2 different angles. They just don't have the option to keep peeking, I don't think, anymore. Looks like Oblivion. Here's the shots from the red house. Did he not see Naheem in that window? It looks like he does now. If he shoots for the VSS, they probably won't know where it's coming from for the most part. Definitely won't be able to hear it. But you never know. Here's Just Daniel. He's staying in the shed, waiting for anyone to push this compound. And he can pop his head out and start shooting at anybody that comes around. Naheem, a little bit more mobile, agile, as he's going around. 8 DP might come in. But they're cutting around town. And they're going to go up to Pretty. Pretty's right there on top. Oh, he stops too. He sees Pretty. Pretty's taking the shots though back, and ZBM did not know what was coming on. So, oh, what? Okay. I tried to change as fast as possible, but it looks like they were able to take out Pretty in an instant right there, and that might be it for the whole team. I think that was probably an instant kill. Now there's another team up there, KDK with Slayer and Tracy. They probably heard all that, and looks like he has the not iron sight. Jeez, I can't think. The laser sight. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, Slayer's right there. He might be seeing him. Taking the shots on him. Hits 1 hit, 2 hits. Half health for Slayer as he gets behind the tree. Good idea. Grenades being thrown through all the tree brush here. We got 3 members here for 8 DP. 2 members on top for Trevor and Slayer, and 1 on the same team with Tracy doing a nice flank maneuver. This could work out perfectly. Worked out pretty well for Miramar. They didn't win that battle, but they certainly made a lot of headway with it. Interesting moves here. It looks like Team 5 is still back there. They're not coming up to this hill, so causing any more issues. But if they can see Slayer, Slayer's on the wrong side of the hill here. Naheem and Daniel might be able to get some shots on him. That could be a third party that they just cannot afford here on Team 17. Looks like they're still taking a car. ZBM taking the vehicle over to the right. Bold move, especially with the wide open space like that, but it does seem like it worked well as Slayer got knocked because of the other members from 8DP. Trevor is going to have to heal in the smoke. He's going to try to stay in there, or behind the tree at least, and get that done. But no, Tracy's knocked as well. The flank did not work out, and now Trevor's the only one left standing. Where's your teammate? Oh, your teammate's back here. Let's see if he goes back for him, or is he going to try to hold them off as they have a vehicle. 8DP, Shiv gets out. Shots fired on ZBM. Nope, he is pinched for sure, and 8DP wins that one. It looks like he was trying to throw a smoke for himself before moving back, and that smoke just came at the wrong time. So that is it. So 8DP doing a wonderful job so far. 2 squad wipes, at least as I can tell. Now Nicoletta, now they get to move in. Pau got taken out. I don't know how that happened. I thought they were going to stay behind that cliff until they were forced out. But now Nicoletta, oh man, in the smoke, staying low. Naheem and Daniel might cause a little bit of trouble for that person. See if he moves up the hill. No, he won't. So he sees the smoke. I'm not sure if Nicoletta threw that one. Nicoletta certainly staying low with the ghillie suit on. Probably the best thing to do at this point as a solo player, but 8 DP is going to be coming down that hill, and that will probably be both of these teams' issues right here. They can indirectly help each other by shooting at 8 DP, who's a 4-man squad, I believe, and they are generally 3 people together. So quite interesting. It's like they're perfectly evened out. Oh, no. Okay, you just had to do that, Daniel. You could not let Nicoletta help you. You guys needed that. But they'll take second place automatically unless they can get first place here against 8DP. ZBM getting hit hard, but not hard enough. 75% health for him. Naheem staying low, and it's working out beautifully. Getting Shiv down now. Daniel trying to take a look around as well. They have a good view of the TPP view. Going up rather than going down for 8DP. Now they're going for the revival, it seems. That should work out. They do. Let's see if Shiv has any health. Probably will need that. Naheem is driving. Bold move to drive. And Daniel staying over on the low side. Naheem is rotating all the way around. Never seen anyone try this before. Get away from your teammates as he's trying to now make his way in. But the blue zone was just too much. I don't think he realized how far to the blue zone he was. I think he was just hoping that that would be good enough. Now Daniel now is the only one left. Tough move here. Naheem's certainly going to be taken out, and he's going to be the only one left. Now, Oxide, Shiv, and ZBM. Ooh, nice, but not nice enough. He definitely needed a knock there because he is now, his spot has been blown. They know there's only one person left. They can focus, and that's it. 8 DP wins the battle. We got Shiv, Hack, Oxide, and ZBM getting a ton of kills, by the way. 4 apiece for Oxide and ZBM, 2 apiece for Shiv and Hack. So that's a team total of 12, double digits. Well done. We have Naheem, Jaja, Hades, and Daniel going in with only 2 kills but getting second place. That's huge. Then Danitza, Nicoletta, and Pau all come in third place but 0 kills. God coming in with 4 kills for Mods, 1 kill for Oblivion. That's a team total of 5. Trevor, Tracy, Speed, and Slayer coming in with a good amount of kills, 6. Tracy doing a lot of it, getting 4. 2 Real coming in with 0 kills, but getting 6th place. Creepy Dabs making his way up a little bit on the ladder, coming in with 0 kills though, 7th place. RUE with Arrow, APOC, and Fort coming in with 0 kills. 1 kill for Trainer on ABD, that's their team total as well. 9th place, and Echo coming in last. Protocol getting 1 kill. All right, we got one more match, and let me take a look at you guys in chat. I haven't been paying attention to you. I apologize. So now I'm going to do that from the top. From the top. Okay, where do we go? First, let's get that ready. All right. All right, you had a question. Emulator says M4 or Mad M1K3. Yes, I use an emulator. And Ravindia. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Guy. Thank you for explaining that I use an emulator to stream events. I don't use an emulator for playing in competitions. I use my phone for that. But when it comes to casting these events, I use an emulator all the time. Love you, bro, says Ravindia. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Every time you guys appreciate what I do, it makes this so much better. So thank you so much. Yes, first place only for prize. Yep, Guy, thank you for answering that as well. What else we go? Pride Rep, what you think about Razer Phone 2 as performance gameplay? I don't know much about the Razer Phone 2. I had the latest iPhone, not the 11 actually. I used to have the latest phone, but the XS, which I heard is now more expensive than the actual iPhone 11. I'm not salty about that at all. I don't understand it, but it makes sense because it was really expensive. But yeah, I've heard like Samsung coming out with phones that are really good, that are good for gameplay as well. It was pretty much between those two that I really wanted to. I just always had an Apple phone, and my whole family has Apple phones. So like if anything happened to my phone, like it's just a lot easier to like figure out what to do. And I think Apple knows what they're doing when that happens, right? So like if I want to switch out, there'd be a lot more changes that I would have to make in order to do it. So there's a lot more hurdles compared to if I just wanted to change to another iPhone. So they definitely did that on purpose, but it's a good phone. I mean, I'm really happy with my phone. Excuse me. Golf clap, thank you. That's part of L&D, by the way. Really good team. It says Naked Fam all the way. Thank you for joining in the chat too. I know you want to play in this event. I wish you were able to, but next time definitely register and get in as soon as possible. We'll open up registration, by the way, at the end of this match. So it'll be on a different channel in the BlueStack server. So it'll be messaged to everybody about it in the BlueStack server. And we'll also message it in our Naked Esports server how to get there as well. But the first step, regardless of whatever you want to do, is to get the role of PUBG Mobile in the BlueStack server. That way, whatever link we send in our Naked Esports Discord server, it'll hop you right to the right channel. Very easy. It'll still bring you to the Discord by hitting the link if you don't do that, but you have to get that role first. So make sure you do that. Love what you are all doing, says Golflap. Thank you so much, man. Celeste says this event is paid to the first place winner overall. Yep. Thank you, Celeste, for answering questions. Crusader, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you, Celeste. That's the person I want you guys all to follow. She does a really good job not only moderating but streaming as well. So hopefully you guys can do that. GG's, everyone. Made a bad rotation, sadly, says Rated. I don't know if I saw that one. But, you know, it happens. Sometimes you make the wrong decisions, but you just got to move forward from that. Rated M says, thanks for hosting these to you and your whole team. Thank you so much for the buff, Rated M. You're a great person, and appreciate you guys always being in these events. You're one of the teams that I really enjoy watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys more and more as we open up, and hopefully we'll get more people. That's what I really want, you guys, because I know you guys are very dedicated to your craft and being better in PUBG. You guys are always on for a lot of these teams, not just for your team as well. But there's a lot of teams that play a lot, and we want to make sure your time is well spent. We want to make sure that the prizes go to people who deserve them, honestly. And that doesn't just mean getting first place. It means getting a really big prize pool for you guys, because we think the more time you put, the better you get, and you want something to show for it. So that's why we do these. That's why we're partnered with BlueStacks, who's doing a really good job, by the way, of being partners with us. We really enjoy being their partner. They have not only just PUBG Mobile events, but they do other mobile events. Not a lot of other companies do that. So if you enjoy playing on the mobile device, not just in PUBG, they have other PUBG Mobile games, but they have Clash of Clans, they have Auto Chess, can't think of it off the top of my head, but a lot of others. And you know, if you really enjoy any of those other games, take a look at BlueStacks, because you know, they're not telling me to say that. I'm just saying, like, we really enjoy being partners with them. I think you guys would enjoy what they bring to the table. Lol, the raid is near boss. It says 10K row. Thank you for joining in, by the way. If you get more in the raid, that'd be awesome. They need to throw a smoke to move on a spot for others to get distracted. I wonder who that was at the time, K-Row, who we were talking about. There's it's difficult. You know, like, as a team, like, if you have a member who's knocked, you automatically should think, I gotta throw smoke to them, but you also have to think about, how can I finish this up before maybe even picking them up? Because there's two options to make, pretty much, when you're battling. If someone gets knocked, you have two options. You have the option of trying to finish off that team, then going for the revival, if he's still alive. And the other option is to go for, obviously, quick revival, and then get right back into battle. It really depends on a few things, whether the other team is really close by and in close proximity. You probably won't get that revival in. The other thing is, if you're in a spot that is highly defensive, in which case you probably can get the revival in if they have only one way in which case you can hold that spot. Maybe one teammate can hold that spot, and then the other teammate goes for the revival. There's a lot more that goes into it, obviously, but those are generally the main ones. And smokes for distraction. That's a key. That's a key point. I like that a lot. You probably were mentioning the last 2 players that were left, that with Just Daniel and Naheem, I believe. Naheem went for a really risky move. I've never seen that happen before, which actually wasn't a bad idea, now that I think about it. Because if you drive around to the other side, the other team might think that everybody is in that car, right? Everyone on the other team is in that car. So they'll just be completely distracted by that car. The problem with that is that you become pretty much a wide open target, especially with a small circle like that. You know everyone's close. And if you can't shoot back in that car, you're pretty much a sitting duck. So, I mean, it was a double-edged sword. It didn't work out because I don't think he realized the blue zone was coming in, and that was a problem for him. But it almost worked. I mean, I think Just Daniel, who was on his team, had some good shots because they didn't realize where he was because of that car distraction. So, but he didn't get a knock from it. So, there's things that could work if you had your right shots, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, not everything's in a vacuum where one decision is 100% correct. That's what makes PUBG so great. That there's so many different options to make and so many different situations, and not all of them are always. There's not always a 100% correct answer. All right. So we got 24 people in the room. Make sure I'm in spectator mode. I am. Let's bring this over. I don't know why my transition's not working. Get that fixed. And then let's get music in. Alrighty. Let me see what you guys have been saying. Rip Sense last game. Says Theo Purple Dinosaur. How did Sense lose last match? I forgot. I mean, we saw him do really well in the first match in Nearmore. But how did he do in the first match? Or in the second match? Summertime 82, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry. I don't know why. I feel like my throat is losing it. Maybe because I haven't streamed in a bit. I just gotta keep drinking something. This is supposed to be a non-copyright song, but I'm kind of... doesn't sound like a non-copyright. That's like... oh, it's a remix. I wonder if that... does that make it non-copyright? Doesn't seem like it would be. Just gonna change it just in case. This is the same thing, right? This is an actual song that's copyrighted. I'm very confused. Let's try one more. I don't know what this is. This is too much. Too much for me. I like more chill. It sounds more chill. Alright, we're actually going to get started too. I'll have the music on for a little bit longer. I kind of like the sound of this one. This is my favorite map, by the way, if you guys don't know. I love Vikindi. I think it embodies everything that you want in a map. There's spaces where it's open. There's spaces where there's obviously tree cover. Like really wooded areas. All the houses are very different, so nothing's really cookie cutter. There's definitely a good amount of towns to call your own. I just love it. The only thing I wish it was is as big as Erangel. I think that would be awesome. I don't mind it being too small though. That's only a small detriment. I like the music. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Let's go. We got a... That's interesting. A diagonal plane line going from southwest to northeast. This, as I said before, the island is pretty small, so you pretty much can go anywhere regardless. It's gonna be very... You're not gonna be able to get to Winery or Contra or Hot Springs, but generally speaking, you can pretty much go anywhere else. And there's definitely vehicles you can take to get over there, but you won't really have to. How many teams? We got 22 alive this time around, so really small amount compared to what we already had with like 30s. So expect no teams to drop close to each other as far as early match. Although it looks like we might have 2 teams drop early here. Let's take a look at what this is about. We got Villa. Looks like both of the teams. I don't understand too much about dropping here. There's not a lot there. Like, there's not a lot of houses, but it's very much a hot drop for a lot of teams, so I don't understand it too much. But it's the case for sure for a lot of teams. I don't understand the fancy of it though. 8 DPs here, and so is Echo. 8 DPs done really well so far in this scrimmage. Has a good chance of winning it all. And they certainly should not... Oh no, ZBM getting a nice hit there on Echo. Oh, one hit wonder left. He's going to try to... Oh, okay. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. I think they're going to probably not... Oh yeah. I thought they were going to actually play with their food a bit, but they are not going to. Especially with their other teammates still around, running. I guess it wouldn't be the right thing to do. We got a Protocol trying to look around. Oh, that was almost a mistake. But he goes inside instead. God, I'm trying to keep up, but it's so fast. Good idea. Oh, ZBM saw him, though. That might be the problem, as they're going to try to run away, but in the open. Protocol staying low, trying to use the trees for cover, but he's hurt badly. Rock is the only thing that's there, but he's going to try to get back to this rock. Oh, perfect. I don't know if he has bandages. He certainly should use them, but I don't think so. It's too early for that blood. Oh, getting a nice shotgun with a double barrel. Can he make it twice? Nope, he cannot. Protocol trying to do it, but no, that won't do it. 8 DP really just overwhelmed them with just pure numbers on each of them. Some of them didn't have weapons to begin, so that was a big problem. But 8 DP pretty much dropped. Everyone got a weapon. It's, you know, that doesn't happen every day. And 8 DP, well done. All right, so we got one team already knocked out. We had another. Is there another team right here too? It could have just been the water I was seeing. I thought I saw another team with him. But right now, this is just Hades, Naheem, Jaja, and just Daniel as well. So they're going to take this place up a bit. This is a place I like dropping to. Gorka, especially in Classic. Very aggressive play. Usually more teams in one. It's kind of like Pachinki of Erangel. Let's take a look here. We got RE. They're going for the loot. We had already down to 18 players. It's a very small amount right now. And we have RUE APOC with views as well. I'm wondering if they know there's a team right there. Especially, he's not looting anymore. The only reason why he wouldn't start looting anymore is because you know there's a team close by. And that's what I think he's doing. Maybe he saw them go into that place and left back there. Doesn't seem like they're going to be cutting back over to him. They're going up the mountain. Going more inland. Does he see him? No. I don't think so. It's strange. Both teams appear to be licking. I don't know if I said licking or looking. Looking toward each other in a way. I know they're going the opposite direction right now, but for the most part, it looked like Capitano was looking backwards at them. Yeah, like look at this. Like he's just looking back every now and then. I mean, maybe that's just instinct, you know, to make sure all around you is fine and clear. But or maybe they hurt each other and they're avoiding each other pretty much. They have a vehicle. And they should be off to good to go without any issue. We'll see where they head to. We got 2 real rated and 2 real pretty. Looks like he needs more loot though. I don't think he has a vest either. She will need something better than that. The weaponry might be good. So 2 real. They haven't had much success so far in this scrim, but they could turn everything around with this match. I believe that they can. Where to go, guys? We got Team 5 pretty close to Team 16. They're both at the very edges of the zone. And everything's rendering, so give that a sec. So yeah, they're gonna change direction. It seems like head more inland again. That's their direction. Oh, they just passed by that one. Off he goes. So they're just looting off houses to houses. Not a bad idea. Get what you need. Keep moving. Here's 8 DP. It looks like ZBM is being the scout ahead. Oh, what just happened there? He lost half his health doing that too. I felt like he just zoomed right through the wall. So yeah, it was a really quick transition. I don't think that was a really good transition. As you can tell, he has to put bandages on. No one's around though. Team 5 is actually not that far, but I don't know if they're heading over here anytime soon. We're probably looting that complex, and they'll probably move to another complex by car. So they probably wouldn't see each other, I'm assuming. Yeah, Team 16, actually, he's not the scout. He's actually the middle person between everybody on his team. 8DP, ZBM. There's Hack and Oxide on his south and north, respectively. Yeah, everyone's got really good separation. Team 16, let's see what you're continuing to do here, ZBM. You're heading real close to an enemy, and the enemy is actually pushing away. So that will be that. They 3 people in this one vehicle. I think they have another vehicle with 1 person in that. That's already drove off. There's a motorcycle, they hear it because I hear it. I'm wondering if they're going to go back for that. No, they're going to go to their teammate because they don't want to be separated. So they know there's a team there, so now they're going for the shots. Here's Jaja. I don't know if he saw them. Did he get those? Because he definitely shot. That's a bit of a problem. I wonder if he just shot in the air to keep them out in the open. Maybe, 2-time scope. Oh, there's a car coming. Oxide. Driving in. Can he get the knock in the car? As he's driving by, losing a lot of health and knocked to the ground. Oxide. A mistake made from 8DP. I didn't think we were going to see it today. We got a Hades. Knocked, though, to the ground. Where's the rest of 8DP? Oh, one's on the backside? How'd you get there? Hack got hurt, though, so I guess they noticed him. Looks like Jaja's going for Hack. Oh, no, he tried to drive off, too. Big mistake. Huge as Jaja goes for another knock. Now 8DP's left with 2 people. And ZBM, let's see what are you doing over here? You're hopping. You're getting your drinks on. He's climbing up the rock, hoping to get a shot off. Jaja's in the open. Jaja's getting hit hard, not knocked. That would have been a definitely necessary move, as a lot of bullets went into his body. But ZBM, it looks like you're going to be able to drive off with that as he's going for heals. What was that? Why did you go? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he's trying to hit that turn button. I thought he would have wanted to come in, but that is not what happened. But again, he's fine. He's still 100% health. Let's see the other member coming in too with the snowmobile. May pick up ZBM. Team 5 is closing in. I think closing in. Or might be going for the car instead. Let's see what Jaja's doing. Jaja's the one that's farthest out by himself for the most part. Looks like he's going for heals first and foremost. Then may push. Just Daniel's pushing by himself and running. Looks like they're going to pick him up. Or not. There you go. Pick him up. Where are you headed? Are you going to push the rest? Jaja, he's going for Jaja this time. I think leave Jaja to flank. Don't come into the same path line. No, they're not going for it. They are going for it. Hugh, boy, that's a big move. 3v2 though, that's a good choice. And that's it. I tried to look. Couldn't do it well enough, but I think we got the gist of it. Nice job for Team 5. Naheem, Hades, Daniel, and Jaja putting in the work, getting the finishing touches on 8DP. That was, I think, absolutely necessary for Team 5 to do. I think they have the advantage in this match, and they do not want anyone coming in close. I think 8DP was their closest rivals in this scrimmage for getting first place. But I think they just pretty much solidified their first place spot, if I'm not mistaken, by getting that early squad wipe on 8DP. We'll see, though, when it all pans out. Let's see what else we got. Oh, what's going on here? Creepy Dabs, are you gonna make it in, by the way? Oh, you got a good amount of health. You'll make it in. You've been in the blue zone for a while, but I guess you're fine. You're fine. We got 14 teams left. Team 15 is also making their way in, I guess. Anyone else around? Nope, we got everyone else covered. So, yeah, everyone's pretty separated. Too real. They've been a team that likes to stay in the middle of the circle. A lot of teams like to stay on the edges. But they're certainly not afraid to get into the middle of it. They got rated and pretty, just the two of them. And they are going to hold this place down, hoping to do so. And, like, it's a really good decision, I think. Especially with a limited amount of people in game. It's going to be very easy to find a place in the middle. So that's what a lot of people worry about, is if they make their way in the middle too soon, they'll be taken out by people who are camping in the middle, already taking houses. But, as we know, this is a very limited amount of people. So they easily found a place for themselves. There's only two teams that are really in the middle of the circle right now. Take a look at Team 6. We haven't seen them this match yet. Mods and Oblivion. They're just running with a two-man squad right now. They have the Church. Church ain't bad. Church will do. It's got some good loot in here. I like the positioning of this place too. It's a really tall, you can do some long range shots from there. And there's a lot of places where you can hide as well as you're shooting. So it's a pretty good defensive spot. But it won't be in the new circle. So they'll be able to loot it. But then they have to continue on and leave Abbey. Take a look back over at Creepy Dabs. Looks like he's just going to peek around, wait for this circle to change as he is in the new circle. He's fully healed up. He has 0 kills, so he hasn't seen anybody apparently. But he will live long enough at least to get 6th place. And we'll see if he gets any farther than that. Here's views in APOC. I don't know if this was this the team? I think this was the team. The inappropriateness, I swear. I'm just joking, by the way. Let's see how well they do. They're at the edge on the north side. No one's on the north side of the circle as far as I can tell, except for Too Real, but they're more mid than north, I would say. RE is always south of the circle, so extreme other end, with Capitana, Nicoletta, and Acacia? Acacia? It's a new member. Haven't seen you play yet this match, or this scrim. So first time for everything. Oh my. I didn't know you were here. I'll leave if you want me to leave. Yeah? 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 Okay, I'll leave. So we'll see. I just realized they're all naked. I love it when teams do that. Let's see if your remaining member is. Can't tell from this angle. Yep. Looks like you're trying to figure out the loot. Your eyes. Your eyes to stare into Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna say something nice, but if you know, fine. No, I don't need to talk to you. I have other people to talk to. Right, chat? Right, chat? Chat? Let's take a look at team 6. So here's Mods and Oblivion. They're naked too. I love that. I just realized everyone's doing it. Oh, not you. You're wearing the white. You're being strategic over here. How dare you try to better everybody with your clothing. Alright, there's Creepy Dabs coming in as well. He's trying to get into the new zone. Everyone's trying to do the same apparently, because everyone was pretty much at the edges. Looks like Rue, APOC, Pretty, and Just Daniel didn't have to move a single inch, but the rest of them did. Let's see here. Dabs is heading to the drop, and there's a team on his right. And he stopped to get out. He's a bit far from the drop. Oh no, Team 5 has been on a tear, and this is a really big problem now for Dabs. Dabs, oh no, I'm kind of scared. Like, at any moment now, we're going to see him get annihilated. And if I'm wrong, I hope so, because I don't want to see you get taken out. I want to see you survive. Come on. Oh no. No. Why? He was by himself. He was looking for a guardian. He's looking for a parent. How dare you? It's just a child. Well, they get another kill. 5, put it on the books. They're hoping to make it more. They're really banking on that. Alright, let's see. Let's see what else we got. We got APOC. We got Views. Yeah, what I'm generally doing, I'm just waiting to see what'll come down, because all these teams need to get a little bit closer. Get a little closer. Who do you guys think is going to win it all? I think right now, the advantage goes to the Just team. Just Daniel, Just Naheem, blah blah blah. Can't think of names. Apparently, I'm terrible at him. Naheem and Jaja. Yeah, they're keeping an eye on that drop, but no more red. So I wouldn't doubt, unless they've already picked it up, they're probably going to go for it now, because it's no longer indicating as a drop. But we'll see. Is there anything in there? Did they already? Oh, they already did pick it up. Unless that's the loot in the box, maybe. But I don't think he had that much time to do that. So, as you can see, everyone's pretty separated. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Waiting on these teams to kind of get closer together. APAC and, or I should say RUE and 2 Real are really close by, but I think the difference in Hill is probably causing them not to see each other, and it's a little bit of a distance between the two as well. And what does the new circle look like? Oh, perfectly on them. So they're both not going to move at all. They're both going to stay where they are, unless they're feeling a little bit more energized to move around to find people, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. I know 2 Real hasn't been ranking high, so I think that's what they want to do this time around, especially. So they're probably not going to go for the kills this time, and they're going to go for more rank. I think the same goes for RUE, if I'm not mistaken. All the other teams here on the bottom are going into the circle. You see that from RE with Ikatsia and Capitana. They're going to, this is, ooh, okay, I don't think that was intended, but, okay, they're going to keep driving, okay, just a little stuck, yeah, he's got back, yeah, there you go, to the right, good, and there's Nicoletta, they're going to follow her, don't hit the tree, okay, good, there you go, don't fall, oh, don't fall, alright. Let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to wait it out as well? A lot of teams waiting it out. I wouldn't be surprised if Jaja, Naheem, Hades, and Daniel just go out there and try to get these kills here, just to finish off what they started already. I think they have a pretty dominant role here. They have 3 teams that are actually around them. Some at far distances, but generally speaking, that might sandwich Team 5 in. They are in the most center circle of everybody. And so if they become the focal point of all the action, either they can get a lot of kills, or they're putting themselves in trouble, one of the two. We got Team 11 still with 2 Real, RUE, RE. We got AST with them as well for RE. We got GOD with God, God's team. Hopefully the PUBG gods are in with them. Let's see, they did hit Church up, I think. I think Team 6 was the one that hit up Church, so that should be their drop spot, honestly. Oh, shot from Jaja. I think everybody will... Oh, I think he's shooting on purpose. He wants more action. He's trying to bot call everybody. Although everyone should know there's no bots in this match, so it'd be tough to do. Shots fired by who? Is it just by them? Are they just shooting randomly? Yeah, they're trying to communicate. Two Reals closest to them. Let's see the next circle. Circles on all of them except for Team 6. Let's take a look at what they do here. They're going to have to probably take a vehicle or run it in. I don't know if they have a vehicle. They've been running a lot. So they're running their way into the circle. We can keep looking at some other teams, but I think for the most part, everyone's kind of staying ahead. Everyone wants those rank points, which is kind of crazy. There's only 13 people left, so I'm very surprised. Like if you saw this in a classic match, you would see a ton of people just kind of driving around, trying to find the last team to go for the kills, finish up the game. But they all are trying to do. They're all being diehards right now. I love seeing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it really goes to show how they really, how everyone just wants it. They just want to win so bad, and that's what I like to see. Oh, he's trying to stay low into the grass. This is bold. It's a bit bold here for two Real. They don't have a vehicle apparently. They're not going to try to use a vehicle to get closer. I like the move here. They have the zone. That's why they need to get into new zone. They have 3 people still good to go. That could be helpful. Obviously, the Just team here is being very aggressive with just shooting. Just really calling that out. Now, look at Jaja coming out all the way out here. Really confident right now. Confidence is huge. He's went pretty much to the middle of this circle. I wonder if 2 Real can get a view on this person. Jaja, though, has been the one that really is the flanker of the team. At least for what we can tell from the scrim. One of the more aggressive players. That's why he's out here as well, compared to all of his teammates who are pretty much in the compound. Did you see him over there? It's hard to see, unless there's a window, I think. Yeah, there's a shed. I wonder if maybe he's peeking? I don't know. Jaja might see him. I mean, he definitely is looking. Oh, Jaja made a mistake right there. And it looks like he's going to try to get thirsted or try to avoid the thirst. He's trying to back up away from the tree too. He's hoping that he'll use that tree line and back up. Can he make it without getting thirsted? 1, 2 hits would probably do him in, but nope. He'll get revived by Naheem. Let's see. Look how close they are. But the hill is really giving them the cover here on Team 5. If the hill wasn't here, they would have an easy view to get Team 5, but they don't. And so they're utilizing the hill just as much as them, I guess, for protective purposes. He's going back out there again. Bold move. It's bold move Cotton. See if it all works out. Shots in the back. God, it is coming in close, but no, they don't. Mods is the only one left on his team. They did not get a knock in this early move. Mods is trying to do some work, but no, that is it for them. So GOD team is out. We only have 4 teams left. 11 people total. Team 11's coming in hot, though. Look at this. Look how close he is to the rest of Team 5. Super close. Now, Rated and Pretty. Good separation. I always agree. If you're a 2-man squad at this point, you might as well be separated because if one person gets knocked, you're generally going to get pushed, and you're probably not going to get the revival anyway. So you might as well get different angles at this point rather than staying close. Let's see what. Oh, Rated. No. Rated, though, gets a knock. I thought he was getting shot at. I thought it was getting shot at by another. Yeah, there you go. I thought Daniel was shooting. I'm like, why weren't you taken out? But it wasn't the case. Yeah, he was just reloading, I guess. So they did get a knock on Hades, but that is it. They just keep outperforming. They have 9 kills, guys. And you're saying 9's not that much? Well, we started with 22 this match. They almost have half, and there's still more people out there to go for. So they certainly are outperforming when it comes to this scrim entirely. We got Akatsia, I think. Yeah, Akatsia. By the rock. Shots fired on RUE with Views getting knocked. Wonder if they're going to go after them now. Jaja's getting shot at, not getting knocked. That's a big mistake there. Akatsia needs to get that finishing touch there, but won't get it. So now definitely hurting him, but that's not good enough, especially against this team. You're going to have to keep moving. So we'll see what happens here. They have a good position. They have the rocks. They're all in between different rocks, so that's not a bad idea as well. See what they can do here. Naheem going for the left side, getting a knock on Akatsia. Nicoletta and Capitana are the only ones that are left. Hades gets knocked, trying to dodge with a jump there. But no, that won't work. They're finishing off one member. Jaja's going for the quick revival on Hades. Should be able to do it. And, yep. Excuse me, there's only 2 teams left here. So these are the only 2. Naheem, I think he's looking around, making sure no other teams are around, but for all they know, they're not exactly sure if there's only 2 teams left, but for the most part, they have a good understanding. Peeking around, getting shot easy. Pickens there on the right. Jaja, though, going for the finishing touch. That is it. I believe we have our winners, but official results will be in after either tonight or tomorrow morning. Oh, they're gonna shoot. Hold on. Let me lower that. All right. Let me get back to it. All right. So we got oh, hold on 1 sec. There we go. Perfect. All right. We got Naheem, Daniel, Hades, and Jaja getting a ton of kills in this match. 5 for Jaja, 4 for Hades, 3 for Naheem, and 2 for Daniel. That's a team total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 double digits with a pool of 22 people, by the way, for this last match. We got Capitana, Akatsia, and Nicoletta coming in with 0 kills. RUE, Apak, and Views coming in with 0 as well. So the top 3 teams, only the top 1 have kills. 2 real with Rated and Pretty getting 0 kills. God, Oblivion, and Mods coming in with 0 as well. Creepy Dabs with 0. 8DP, those were the main competitors for the Just team, and they were taken out by them as well, coming in 7th place. They get 2 kills from Oxide, 1 apiece from Hack and Shiv. That's a team total of 4. We got Echo coming in last with 0 kills. So, very impressive stuff from the Just Daniel, Hades, Jaja, and Naheem team. And that was the last match. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely would appreciate if you give me a follow, subscription, buff, bit, whatever you think. I appreciate whatever you do. The other thing I would hope you guys will do is join our Discord. It's in my profile on Twitch and Omlet. So if you just take a look at my profile, hit that Discord link. I would really appreciate it. You can get access to certain tournaments that we're doing. You can get access to this tournament where we are with BlueStacks on their server. That's where you register. But again, if you hit our server, we can bring you right over there. It's very easy, very simple. What else I want to say? Thank you for all the people who are watching. Thank you so much. You guys are great. When you guys bring in more activity, that's when more people come in and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys all being here, watching, typing, all that thing, being in the chat. Also, all the teams that competed, you guys are great. Thank you so much. As we get bigger and bigger, I hope to have more and more people. And some of you guys have been there for a very long time, competing not only in the Naked Pro Scrims, but in this tournament as well, that we've started just a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So you guys have been very supportive of everything that we've done, and I cannot thank you guys enough. What else do I want to say? Hopefully, you guys will thank everyone on the Naked Squad who's kind of organized this. I am a piece of it, but there's a lot more people who put in their work, time, and effort into this just to provide this tournament for you guys pretty much. So I would hope that you guys thank them in Discord, whether it's on the Naked Discord or the BlueStacks Discord, wherever it is. Hopefully you guys will do that, or in chat, whatever. What else do I want to say? I think that's it. Next week we'll have the same thing. We'll have the Naked Riot on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll open up registration, or will open up registration tonight. It'll be on a different channel, but it's still in BlueStacks server. It will notify everybody who's already on the BlueStacks server and who already has the PUBG Mobile role about the event. So if you're going to do anything right now and you don't know anything about it, definitely hit up us in Discord and ask us how can we join. That's probably the best way, easiest way. But if you are a little bit more savvy on Discord, head over to BlueStacks and get the PUBG Mobile role. That's the best way to do it. And then we'll tell you when registration opens. Thank you to BlueStacks for sponsoring this event. They're the ones who are providing the huge prize pool. And they have been very excited to help us out, and we're excited to help them out. So if you want to thank them in any way, thank them on their Discord. They're happy to hear that. And that's it. I think that covers it. So I don't ramble on too much longer. This was the Naked Riot. I'm Naked H Crusader. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down.